All right, y'all. So we about to talk about tattoo in private areas. Then we want to talk about where do you draw the line between consent and comfort. And if you've gotten a private tattoo before, definitely let me know your experience and your opinion on this topic. Okay, so let's talk about the dark side of tattooing private areas. We're also going to touch on some things that every client and artist need to know. Okay, first thing first, I want to just acknowledge that private tattoos come with a high level of risk. So the way you want to approach this is with the best professionalism as possible. Greet them, let them know your name, your background, everything like that, because you want the client to remain comfortable at all times. And also check on them, like, hey, in there, are you okay? Are you okay? You got to check on your clients because, one, if it's their first time, they don't know you. You are a complete stranger. In a private area, it's definitely dear to their hearts, and you don't want them to feel no kind of uncomfortability at all and be smooth throughout the process. That's why the high professionalism will definitely keep them comfortable. And as tattoo artists, it's also as the client, I would recommend you all definitely stay out of the house in general. So the house is completely out of the deal. So going to a shop, even though they sign consent forms, everything like that, you get paperwork on all this. So they consent to doing this. But be careful. Like I said, you want them to remain comfortable because things could go left real fast. And that's something you don't want. So you want them to constantly remain comfortable. Check on them, talk to them, make sure they're okay. Stay off any topics that even relate to the private area where the tattoo even at. Just try to keep the client comfortable. Speak on like life itself, not the tattoo itself. Y'all discuss all that before you even start that tattoo. And this one is also to my clients that if you're getting a private tattoo, make sure you know the artist. Make sure you're comfortable. Make sure they're explaining exactly what's about to go down. You got your tattoo design. Make sure you're comfortable with that as well. Because if not, just getting straight to the tattoo is not going to be any better. The process is not going to get better if it don't start off professional from the beginning. And you could get a feel for professionalism early on stages when booking your appointment. How they're responding to you. Is they clear with communicating? All this will add up to that final product of starting your tattoo and getting your services done. So doing this, of course, we ain't getting no graphics. We just having a conversation, educating tattoo artists and clients what they expect and how to go about certain situations. The reason why we're touching on this topic is because it's real life cases that happen in real life. And I want to talk to you all, or even ask, or y'all comment down below, where do you draw the line? Because things can go left real fast, depends on how somebody's feeling, depends on the artist themselves, did it happen? We don't know none of that. But how you approach this situation is very, very important. And one thing coming from an artist perspective, clients, what you can definitely do to make sure your artist got you feeling comfortable from the beginning, make sure that they are wrapping you up. You not just sitting in the shop, exposed, anything like that. I don't care if it's just you and the artist in the shop. Make sure your whole body is not exposed because that's one thing that can make you uncomfortable. But everybody is different. But I'll say from my point of view, all that covered up. All we need to see is the tattooable area, and that's it. Nothing else, because that will keep you feel like you are still clothed and covered, not exposed what a private area even showing. So keep that in mind. Another thing I would say for clients also, before like even getting wrapped up, anything like that, if they don't send you to the bathroom to kind of cover yourself up, get yourself together before even coming out, kind of a red flag. If they let you just drop shirts, get, whatever straight in front, is not a good idea. So just go to the bathroom, get yourself together, and then come back. And then they'll wrap up whatever they need to do before starting your session. But keep that in mind, though. You don't want to just, some people okay, comfortable with it, but it's not okay. And artists in general, also with you all, send them to the bathroom. You don't want to do the taping up anything, because I did it early on in my career, but I noticed, okay, for everybody to be safe, you go ahead in the bathroom, tape yourself up. If you got a friend with you, help them. They'll help you tape it up. But come out, make sure you are covered. Nothing will be exposed. And also, because it's a high-risk area, they definitely got some artists that will definitely turn it down and completely avoid it because they don't want to have to deal with none of those situations. No risk, no allegedly, none of that like that. And just keep doing tattoos on a regular, because as an artist, like, private tattoos is a real small portion of your clients that's coming in. So if you was complete stop doing it, it's not going to make or break your business, unless that's what you built your business on, doing private tattoos. So keep that in mind for artists that's thinking about that or not doing it at all. It's not going to make or break it. And something that we spoke on earlier, in the beginning you can feel comfortable getting your tattoo, but once the process is started, you can easily turn from comfort to uncomfortable. Like I said, an artist speaking on certain topics, flirting with you while you're getting a private tattoo. No, that's something that's totally not acceptable, because flirting with someone while doing a private tattoo, unprofessional. In general, it's unprofessional flirting with somebody in your chair. Imagine a private tattoo, you're gonna make them all the way uncomfortable. So no, 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 don't do it. And clients, if somebody's doing that, you already know, pack your bags, get out of there. It's not the place for you. Because in situations that I have heard, like on the news, looked up blog, seen stuff like this can happen, it could change somebody's entire life. Now, mind you, even if nothing illegal did happen or not, it could change somebody's life. The accusation put somebody away, innocent, guilty, no matter what, it's changing, life changing. So make sure you approach this with the highest professional as possible. And be careful and intentional with every little step you take, because everything matters. You want to keep them comfortable. And for my clients, like, y'all just have to know what's the limit for you all. Like, where do y'all feel comfortable? If you don't feel comfortable even getting it in general, don't even go to a tattoo shop to get it done. But like I said, know your artist, talk to them, communicate with them. But if you're just uncomfortable with a guy, just go to the girl. But same thing. Girls, you could be uncomfortable with another female doing it. All depends on how it play out, the conversation is had. So just be sure to talk to that person, make sure you're completely comfortable. Like I said, these kind of allegations is life changing for people. Whether if it was something done or not, it's life changing. So keep that in mind. Okay, so we're gonna talk about what our artists should do. Main things, of course, when you first come in the shop, of course, you gotta have them fill out paperwork. Always have them fill out their paperwork, get the consent. And consent don't mean consent throughout the whole tattoo. So always check in, make sure they're comfortable. You gotta make sure they're comfortable. Avoid any kind of crazy topics like flirting, anything like that that's dealing with a private area, because they're already uncomfortable and trusting you with a private area. So don't even speak on that. Tattoo only, stay focused. Next is don't apply no pressure. Always be patient, and it's for every artist. You gotta have patience. Let them make up their mind. If they're not comfortable actually starting to process your shit, let them figure it out. They'll stand there and wait and talk about it. Maybe they're just trying to get more comfortable with you. So don't apply no pressure. If you're applying pressure, they're gonna definitely be feel more forced into something. And you don't want them to feel that way. You know why? Because that brings them, now they're uncomfortable. You don't want that. And if possible, if you're gonna do a private tattoo, you still want to take all those steps, professionalism as possible. But in cases you can, possibly have a third, fourth person in nearby or something like that that can also speak on your behalf, or that one person can't just push allegations towards you and it's just your word against theirs. That's something to keep in mind. But no, it's a gray area. It's a gray area. So clients, y'all let me know y'all opinion. Artists, y'all let me know y'all opinions. Also for my clients, I done heard from some clients before, like, y'all just have to be strong and confident on your boundaries. Well, you want to completely stop the session. Because if it's going too far and you feel uncomfortable, let your tattoo artist know. Now, I prefer to stop this, and either we'll recur on another time, or I'm just going to go to somebody else. You ain't got to let them know exactly then. Just let them know. I prefer to stop. Got somewhere to go. I got to get up out of here. But definitely be comfortable on your boundary. Be confident and say something. If your artists don't know, they don't know. But say something. The best thing you could do is speak up. Say exactly what it is. And that's for any tattoo, because if you're not speaking up on a tattoo in general, you can possibly end up with something that you don't like. So definitely, y'all, speak up. It's a big thing. Remember, this is your body, your design. You're putting up your money. You ain't never got to be uncomfortable with that. If you're paying for something, you're expecting a great service. So if they're not giving you that, guess what? Pack your bags, get out of there. It's like we're not doing it. You're not spending money on something that you're not getting your money worth, I'll say. All right, y'all. Now, this is for my people that did tattoos, private tattoos, or my clients that have received private tattoos. Let me know y'all thoughts. Also, for somebody that never did it, would you get a private tattoo? Now, for the whole entire artist in general, y'all let me know. Is consent once enough, or you follow up? Definitely want everybody to drop down in the comments your thoughts on this situation. Tattoo artists and clients, especially that have received the services, y'all let me know down in the comments below. This to help everybody get an idea and what they should do and how should they approach these situations, depending on your certain situation and experience that you already had. And this is also like hypothetical question. If artists in general never did private tattoos, or all shops around don't allow private tattoos, or if the health department just say it's illegal to even get a private tattoo, how would that be for you all? Like, would that affect you, or it's just like, okay, it's okay, I ain't gonna miss it regardless of what happens? Because I know they got some artists that strictly do private tattoos and large tattoos, and that's they bread and butter, and it may definitely hurt some of those artists. I want to know from a client and an artist perspective. So I definitely appreciate y'all watching the video. Y'all give me a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate everything, all the support y'all come through with. But just want to bring this to people's eyes because it's things that happen, but they're never spoken about. Like I said, women, be confident, speak on it. If you're uncomfortable, let people know that, because you don't want to just sit there and just receive something that you didn't sign up for. And also say the same thing for the guys. Y'all should be confident enough to speak up, but definitely encourage you all as well. Speak up, say something, make sure you're comfortable, because it's on both sides of the playing field. So the rules apply throughout man, male, well, male, female, either or. Same thing with artists, whether it's female or male artists. It's just people against people, and y'all have to communicate to get comfortable. Don't be a stranger. Communicate. There's somebody tattooing on your body, artist, you're tattooing on somebody. Lifetime choice, life changing. So communicate, get comfortable with them, because people hate to see somebody just sitting there and they're acting a stranger where they just feel stuck alone. And like I said, clients, artists, y'all let me know y'all experience. Appreciate y'all again. I don't want to ramble on, but appreciate y'all. Drop it down in the comments. Everybody gonna talk to each other. Get your input. They see your vision. You know, everybody got a different vision. Like it says, always 2-3 sides to every story. So we don't know. Drop your story down in the comments below. And thanks again, Crust Coast Tattoos, and we out.